Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On this pagan day, pagan and ritualistic day in the United States, called the 4th of July. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are celebrating the 4th of July, you are part of this world. You belong to the world. And if you are a friend of the world, you are by default an enemy of God, the creator, the heavenly family. Okay? Let me just tell you, what exactly are you celebrating? America's independence, which is a lie. America has never been independent, ladies and gentlemen. America has always been a prisoner of the British Empire. Okay? And if you don't believe me, the Freemasons are in control. Hence the reason all of America's presidents were Freemasons. And those who rebelled, like Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, and John F. Kennedy, were taken out. So please, ladies and gentlemen, amongst others. So ladies and gentlemen, please accept the reality that not this whole world, but in particular the United States, is on the devil's hold. What are you celebrating in America? The destruction of the Native Americans by the millions? What are you celebrating in America? The fact that the killing fields for the killing fields in Ukraine? What are you celebrating in America? What happened in 2003, where America invaded Iraq, and 1.2 million people died. What are you celebrating in America? Are you celebrating the people that America that have allowed and supported Israel, who are killing innocent human beings in the Gaza Strip? Is that what you call freedom? Is that what your concept of freedom is? What are you celebrating in America? The killing of millions of kids through the satanic and evil process of abortion? What are you celebrating in America? Giving rights for men to marry people, to marry each other, to marry same-sex marriages, transgender rights. What are you celebrating in America, especially in New York and in Chicago and California, that if you steal less than $1,000, you will not be prosecuted in a court of law? What are you celebrating in America? Think about it. America is a corporation. It was never a republic. It was never a nation. America is a corporation where people have always invested in it. You want proof? Take a look at the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve, the people that print your money, that says that imprint in your money that in a God they trust. In God we trust. And you know who that God is? Satan, the devil. And they show you in the symbols. The one-eyed God. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to hopefully wake you up. Oh, how naive and how blind is America. The most naive nations on this planet. She's celebrating the 4th of July. Her independence. Her independence of what? She's still a slave to the devil. In fact, she's known in the Bible as the daughter of Babylon. Babylon means, the modern day Babylon means the Roman Catholic Church, who is the first beast. Then the second beast is the United States of America. Hence she's called the daughter of Babylon. And they both will be totally destroyed. Believe it or not. America has blood on her hand, and yet nobody seems to care. Because America they are so programmable. Nobody wants to be unplugged from the matrix. And this is the reason why the subscribers on my channel are so few. But I don't care, because as the commercial for the Marines says, where I was part of the United States Marines, ladies and gentlemen, what do they say? The few, the proud, the Marines. So we are the few. Remember, this whole world started with 2 human beings. So if I only have 2 people on my channel, that's good enough. Because if you save 1 person by sharing this knowledge, ladies, this reality, because this is reality, ladies and gentlemen, that I share with you. See, when you celebrate the 4th of July, it's as if you're saying, Allah wiper. When you call on Allah, and I'm going to send you the link, Allah is the devil himself in the Islamic faith. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, this whole society is so programmable and so easy to manipulate that you know who is supporting Hamas? Not Hamas, who supporting the Gaza, the Palestine people, the gays and lesbians. Ladies and gentlemen, don't these people know that they won't last 5 minutes they won't last 5 minutes in a true Islamic faith nation. They will not survive, because the practice of homosexuality is punishable by death in the Islamic faith. But yet they control, say, stop the genocide. Why don't you do the same thing for the abortion, the people that kill babies in their mother's womb? See, ladies and gentlemen, you got to understand that we've been played. We have been played. Remember, this matrix is composed of lies. I already shown you these lies. And one of the things that everything you get from this system is a lie. Okay? Liberty. When in reality, the concept of liberty, ladies and gentlemen, is making sure that the masses are divided. You got the Democrats and you got the Republican evil ones. They're all part of the same bird. Ladies and gentlemen, the reality is that the Freemasons control America. The entertainment industry, the scientific community, NASA, of course, with their symbols, they control everything. Your mainstream media, or should we call them the mainstream spiritual mediums, because that's what medium came from, the spiritual mediums, where they open up portals, spiritual portals, to let the demons in. And that's what the media play. The media play their part in the role to keep the masses divided. You got Fox News, who supposedly control the right. And then you got CNN, MSNBC, CBS, most of the mainstream media supporting the left. The extra liberal left. And they divide themselves. You got the conservative and you got the liberals. Ladies and gentlemen, Don't we see why they're doing this? Because America has fallen into the division trap. It is America has been so easily programmable. She's so easy to manipulate. Oh yes, I remember when I used to, like I said, like I shared with you many times, when I used to be a door-to-door salesman, even before the internet came along. Ladies and gentlemen, I used to be a door-to-door salesman, and one of the things that I used was distraction. You don't tell people when you knock on people's door. You don't tell them you're selling something. First, you introduce yourself. Then comes the personal contact, which is you get to know each other. Before you know it, people will invite you into their homes. Once they invite you in, you gotta say it. See, once you gain their trust, once you work them with the personal contact, then you sell them. See, then the selling almost happen by itself. Then when you tell them why you're there, you're already inside you gain their trust, you got them. So the same thing, but on a much more bigger scale. That's what your politicians, leaders do, and that's what the religions organizations do, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for you to wake up and smell the coffee now, and stop celebrating this men's traditions, because believe it or not, America has blood on her hand by so many ways. I mean, she even has become such an affront up to the Creator. Not that she wasn't already one, but right now, in different states, you can change your kid's sexual organ. You can turn a little girl into a little boy, and a little boy into a little girl. You know, gender engineering. It is sad, ladies and gentlemen, but that's what the level that we are at. And that's why America is going to get what is coming to her, because she's still asleep. The fact that it is out there celebrating the 4th of July tells you everything. In fact, when this celebration come along, just like I told you, like New Year's Eve, Valentine's, Easter, and all of that, since these are all ritualistic and pagan holidays, ladies and gentlemen, you know that the devil's got a pass to cause mayhem. Okay? There was a mass shooting in Chicago where I will send you the link, where 2 ladies were killed, and I believe 3 to 6 kids were injured. Now you may say, well, that's no strange. That's nothing strange in Chicago. Of course not. But why on the 4th of July? And let's not even go what happened in Juneteenth. Juneteenth, a day supposedly celebrating the black people's freedom, which is a lie. The blacks have never been free. They're only going to be free when God comes to earth to judge each people and to judge the rest of humanity. In the meantime, we are killing each other. Since we already worked and we have become receptors of demons, we fight over anything. What you looking at me? Yo, what you looking at? You understand? Okay? Please do not forget the links that I will send you, okay? Now, let me read some verses of the Bible. Let's go to, it's 2 of them only, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1 and 2, I believe. Yeah. Actually, verse 1 and 1, 2, and 3. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you. all house of Israel. 2. Thus says the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. 3. For the customs, like the 4th of July, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with an axe, with the axe. Now it's talking about of course, the beginning of the celebration of Christmas. All right. So you see, it's telling you right there in Jeremiah not to celebrate people's customs. Then in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11, here's what the Bible is telling you. And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them or expose them. And that's exactly what I do here, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Just in case you haven't noticed, what I talk about are truth, but people are not interested in the truth. They will call you conspiracy theories. They will tell you, yeah, you're crazy, get a life. Tinfoil hat. Okay? However, if I was selling something here, and if I wasn't even talking about this, ladies and gentlemen, my subscribers base will be much, much bigger. But I'm not interested in subscribers. I'm interested in, because people that subscribe to this channel are already awakened. And since they are awakened, their job, if you subscribe to my channel, is to spread this knowledge. Because if you don't, then it's going to be, God is going to say, wait a minute, you subscribe to this man's channel, you know the truth, you are unplugged from the matrix, you are awakened, but yet you didn't spread it. Isn't that exactly what he's been doing for many, many years? So ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you celebrate the independence without actually doing some digging and investigation into what exactly you are celebrating, your own enslavement of the mind. Okay? So please, instead of celebrating God's days, we love celebrating men's day. Like for instance, the Sabbath day, Saturday, the 7th day where God rested, which by the way is the 4th commandment in the 10 commandments right behind me. All right? This is all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. God bless. You all take care.